Let's go.
What's up, you guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Amanda Marie. If you're new, welcome. If you're already a part of the family, then welcome back. Thank you guys for coming over and watching another fragrance video. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about fragrances that I get the most compliments when I wear them. Full disclaimer, I don't wear fragrances to get compliments. I wear fragrances because I love to smell good, okay? But it is a bonus when someone compliments me on my fragrance. It really is like a mood booster. It actually helps my self-esteem. It just makes me feel just even more prettier, I guess, when someone compliments me on my fragrance. You know, it's nice when someone tells you you smell good, right? Come on, you have to agree. When someone stops you and says, oh my God, you smell good, what are you wearing? It feels nice, you know, it feels nice. So I wanted to share with you guys some fragrances that I often get complimented on, honestly, okay? The first one I've talked about several times before on my channel because I love it so much. You guys know it's probably in my top 10 for life, okay? It is none other than Another 13 by Lelabo. I love this fragrance so much. It's very like hypnotizing. The reason why I say that is because this fragrance actually is very light. It's a very light fragrance, but it has this magic about it. Whenever I enter a room, it just kind of fills up the room. It leaves a very beautiful scent trail, okay? And definitely people are gonna smell you. So when you go to the Lelabo counter and you test this fragrance out, I would actually urge you to spray it, get it on your skin, wear it around, see how you feel when you wear it, and or even ask them if you can get a sample. Take it home, wear it, and you'll see what I'm saying. Every time I wear this fragrance, no lie, people always compliment me. Usually it's when they're in the same room with me, or I could leave a room and they come in and they smell me, or I walk by them and they get a whiff of my scent trail, and it just like stops them dead in their tracks, because you know it floats, so you really don't know who is wearing it, okay, until they really get in your scent bubble and they know it, or they ask you. Of course you tell them, but it's one of those type of fragrances, okay? So some of the notes in this fragrance include ISO-E Super, which is a synthetic note created that's added to fragrances that's supposed to mimic your skin. And that's another thing that I love about this fragrance. I love my heavy hitter beast mode fragrances, but truth is, you guys, I love a nice skin scent because I'm not always able to wear my heavy hitters to work. So I try to invest in some fragrances that are kind of like skin scents, but very powerful, very hypnotizing. They have a very kind of come hither feel. They draw you in, they get you compliments, okay? And Another 13 is one of them. So along with the ISO-E Super, you get ambergris, you get musk, I believe you get pear, yes, pear and barrette. So this is a very, I wouldn't say sweet. I would not say this is a very sweet fragrance, but you do get some hints of the pear in this fragrance, but it's not going to be like your sweet, juicy, watery pear, you know, that you find in fragrances like La Belle by Jean Paul Gaultier and things like that. It's not that type of pear. This pear is probably a little ripe. This pear could probably sit out in the sun a little bit longer, you know what I mean, to get that sweetness and that juicy feel. It's so beautiful, you guys. It is so beautiful. I have slept in this fragrance. I've worn this fragrance to work many of times. It's just one of my favorites, and I get a ton of compliments on this fragrance. You guys should definitely try it out. Another 13 by Lelabo. The next fragrance I want to talk about is from the house of Sillage. This is Wonder Woman 84, okay? So this was a limited edition fragrance from their collection, but they did come out with a Wonder Woman 80th anniversary edition. It's not the same fragrance, but I feel like it's similar to this, but not the same. But you never know. You could try Macari to see if somebody may be selling their fragrance. A lot of people have said they found fragrances on Macari that were limited edition, that were hard to find. So you could possibly look up and find this one. If you get into like perfume groups on Facebook or Instagram and stuff like that, follow some perfumers on Instagram. A lot of times they sell their fragrances. You might look up. We're talking about fragrances that have given me a lot of compliments, that I've gotten a lot of compliments on, and this happens to be one of them. This was a total blind buy, you guys. A total blind buy, but I tell you, it never ceased to fail. Every time I wear this fragrance, it has a nice little punch, okay? It is nice when it comes to the longevity and the projection. And when I tell you guys, oh, it creates the most beautiful scent trail and bubble, okay? Oh my God. People can smell me within probably like a 6 foot like radius. You know what I'm saying? If you're 6 feet around me and I'm wearing this, I guarantee you, you're going to smell me. And I don't even put on a lot because it's limited edition and I know that I won't be able to get it again. So I probably go in with like 3 or 4 sprays. But those 3 or 4 sprays, honey, they go to work. This is definitely special occasion for me. I wear this when I'm feeling down. I wear this when I'm going on a date night. I wear this for special occasions. When I say I'm feeling down, I like to come in here when I'm feeling down and pick a fragrance that I would not normally wear, because I know it's one of my best of the best of the best, and I know it's gonna put me in the best mood, okay? So that's when I pull out this fragrance. That doesn't happen too many days, but when I want to smell good and I want to feel good, I grab Wonder Woman 84 because she just does it for me every time. So happy to have it. I was a nervous wreck when I purchased this fragrance because I didn't know what I was getting, and back then the house of Sillage was not running any sales, okay? It was like, this is the price, either you can afford it or you cannot, period, point, dot, blank, okay? But now they're running sales all the time. So I would urge you to go to their website. I will link it down in the description below and see if they have the 80th edition version of this fragrance, okay? In this fragrance, you are going to get bergamot, raspberry, divana, pink pepper, orris, almond, toulouse balsam, vanilla absolute, and musk in the base. What I pull from this fragrance a lot is that beautiful divana. Is it divana? Divana. I'm putting an R on it. Divana. And the raspberry blended in with that almond note. It gives it like some creaminess along with the vanilla and the musk. This fragrance is amazing. One of my favorite fragrances. I have shared this with friends. I shared it with the young lady that I work with. She complimented me on this fragrance. Rarely does she compliment me on fragrances, but I wore this on a particular day and she stopped and she was like, oh my God, you smell so good. So I gave her a 5 ml decant, but you know, now I'm gonna be a little bit stingy with this fragrance because it's one of my favorites. Wonder Woman is my favorite superhero ever since I was a little girl. So of course, when House of Sillage released this limited edition fragrance, I had to get it. I'm like this close to buying the 80th anniversary edition as well, just so I can have both of them in my collection because I'm that big of a Wonder Woman fan. If I see it go on sale again, like, I'm snatching it up and I'm buying it. But I've heard they do smell a little similar, so if it's still available, I would say go on the website. You better go on before I go on, okay? Wonder Woman 84 from the House of Sillage. I have a memory tied into this fragrance already. Yes, I do. I love it when I have really good memories tied into fragrances. I really do. I am very much like a dreamer, okay? I love to reflect on the past, good and bad, you know what I'm saying? And I love it when I get a fragrance that's tied into a good memory, you know? This is Milano from Fragrance du Bois. Oh my God, baby, when I tell you, I'm almost tempted to spray this fragrance on me right now, but oh my God, this fragrance is amazing. I want to invest more into Fragrance du Bois. I've actually been sampling Santal Complete. I believe that's how you say that, in Juan. Y'all comment and let me know down in the description bar. It's Jaune. Jean Intense, okay? I may not be saying that right, but I have those two on my radar to purchase sooner or later. I don't know when, but I do want them. But let's get back to the Milano, okay? So I wore this out, I want to say last fall, last winter. Me and my daughter went out and we had the best night. Every now and again we do go out. She's 27, so you know we step out from time to time. And I wore this fragrance when we went out and we had the best night. Oh my God, I had so many men coming up to me. I was dancing with like 3 different guys. I mean, we had the hookah going. We was drinking. We probably had like 3 drinks apiece and they were all paid for. It was the best night ever. Like, nights like that don't really happen very often. But I mean, we drove home and we just talked about the night all night. We had a really good time. This fragrance, you guys, is so sexy. When I tell you, it just oozes sexiness. If I had to describe this fragrance with one word, it would be sexy, period. This fragrance has notes of orange, saffron, thyme, bergamot. In the middle you get some fruits, jasmine, olibanum. In the base you get musk, leather, amber, vanilla, and woody notes, okay? What I pull from this fragrance is a gorgeous saffron note. You guys know I talk about saffron all the time. I'm gonna do a video dedicated to all my beautiful saffron fragrances because saffron to me just makes anything smell good. So I pull a lot of saffron, I pull a lot of fruity notes, I pull a lot of leather. And that's the thing, I don't know if you guys are this way, but leather can go real bad on me real quick. I don't enjoy every leather fragrance. I'm just gonna be honest. It has to be blended right, and it is blended right in this fragrance, I must say. The leather is so gorgeous. Oh my God, it's beautiful, tied in with that musk and vanilla. It just sends me every time I wear it. I have to be careful when I wear this fragrance. I have to be very intentional when I wear this fragrance now. I'm telling you, because I already know, I already can foresee how the night is going to go. It's going to be a beautiful night, okay? I'm literally gonna get whatever I want. I'm not playing. I'm just gonna have the best night. So probably gonna reserve this fragrance for nights out on the town, a date night. Ooh, I can't wait till my next date night. I'm going to just, I don't know, I'm gonna have the hardest time picking a fragrance, I'll tell you that. But this will definitely be a possibility, okay? Milano by Fragrance du Bois. Now, I wanna tell you, this fragrance does remind me of, and I've had people try to debate with me on this. It's not debatable. You know, you can go on Fragrantica and you can look this up and see. This fragrance reminds me of Yerba Pura, okay? Not only the Yerba Pura in the green teal bottle, but the Yerba Pura, I think it's pronounced Sosprio, okay? It reminds me of that one a lot, okay? I have a Yerba Pura dupe and I have a decant of Yerba Pura, and I have to tell you, this fragrance reminds me a lot of Yerba Pura by Georgia. You know, I've literally had people like debate with me, but it doesn't take away from the fact that it is ultra sexy, okay? Sex supreme. It's Milano by Fragrance du Bois. Check it out. Comment down below if you have it. Let us know how you feel about it, okay? My next fragrance is from the house of Kilian. You guys know I was going to bring up a Kilian fragrance. You know I was going to bring it up. Love Don't Be Shy Extreme by Kilian. So last year, I was getting ready to have a major surgery. I was at my pre-op and I wore this fragrance, okay? You know, my mind is already feeling I'm feeling some type of way. My mind is going in 100 different directions. I'm getting ready to have a major surgery. I needed something that was gonna pick me up. So I wore Love Extreme by Kilian. And there was another woman that walked into the office and she was signing in and she was like, she was loud. She was like, oh my God, someone smells so good. And I was the only one in the waiting area. She was like, oh my God, you smell so good. What are you wearing? Blah, blah, blah. So I went into the whole thing, what I was wearing. This is my favorite gourmand scent. I'm gonna classify this as a gourmand. It's sweet to me. There's a big presence of orange blossom in this scent, but this is a different type of orange blossom. Sometimes orange blossom can come off very vintagey to me. This orange blossom smells amazing. It is so good and mouth-watering, along with the marshmallow note and the vanilla. This is a gourmand to me. This is one of my favorite gourmand fragrances. Love Extreme. I do want the original Love by Kilian. I bought this one because the sales associate told me that it could possibly have been a limited edition at that time. I kind of want to say I don't think it's a limited edition. I think it may very well be part of the line now officially. Don't quote me on that. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it's still available on the website. That is really what sold it for me. When he told me that this was a limited edition, I was like, okay, let me get it. Go ahead and wrap it up. It's going home with mama. Like, I need this in my life. And so I purchased it. I had no regrets on this fragrance whatsoever. It is simply gorgeous. It's amazing. It's just one of my favorite fragrances from the house of Kilian. I get tons of compliments on this fragrance. I think this is probably one of the only fragrances that I will say truly projects and lasts a long time. I'm gonna be the first to tell you, Kilian fragrances, though they smell beautiful, they don't have like a beast mode projection, okay? A lot of his fragrances are made they're made to be more intimate, okay? But I feel like this is a very intimate fragrance. If you're planning on being intimate, spray some of this on, okay? This is Love Don't Be Shy Extreme by Kilian. I have a dupe of Love Don't Be Shy from Dossier that is really spot on. I will say that. I have a link down below and 10% discount if you don't want to spend the coin on this. I will tell you that dupe, I don't know the name. I think it's Marshmallow. It starts with Marshmallow, okay? Dossier has it. Spot on. This next fragrance is from the house of Mugler. You guys know I adore Mugler. If you're new to this channel, if you want an updated video on my Mugler collection, comment down below. I adore Mugler fragrances. I would say, even though Mugler is designer, I feel like Angel in my day, it smelled very niche to me. It smelled like something like you're not gonna find everybody wearing. So I feel like I want to say it was my gateway to niche because it was so unique and different from anything that I had wore back then. The 99s and the 2000s, okay, like 1999. Back then I was wearing body sprays and different fragrances, but Angel was just, it was mind-blowing, okay? It was so different from anything. Back then, to wear Angel, it took a certain personality, okay? Wear that thing and have the, I mean, utmost of confidence, because that fragrance was so different. I want to say in 2019 to be exact, they came out with an Angel Eau de Toilette, okay? And it was supposed to be targeted for more of a younger demographic, and I did not run out to smell it. I refused to smell it. I was being a little brat. I was like, no, there's nothing that can ever compare to the OG. I'm not messing with it, and I didn't. I did not get this fragrance until last year, okay? And it is 2022, okay? I was being stubborn, and boy, was I missing out, okay? This is Angel Eau de Toilette, and I believe this is the 2019 version. When I tell you, this is the most beautiful and intoxicating Angel. This is like, if you like Angel like I like Angel, like you love Angel like I love Angel, you know that we cannot wear Angel any time of the year, okay? Like you can only wear Angel, the OG, in fall and winter, because it's a very bombastic, patchouli heavy scent. This one is, it still has that OG Angel DNA, okay? But there's something light about this fragrance. I just want to spray it a little bit. And you guys, every single time, without fail, okay, somebody compliments me on this fragrance. Out of all the fragrances that I'm talking about in this video, this has to be my most complimented scent, and you wouldn't even think it, okay? In this fragrance, in the opening, you have peony, mandarin orange. In the middle, you have praline, apple, and red berries. In the base, you have patchouli, white woods, and cedar. Now, I would tell you the patchouli is present, but it's really not in the forefront of this fragrance. It's really, really not. I get that juicy apple. I get that sweet praline, the berries. This is fruity. This is sweet and fruity. And then in the dry down, you get a subtle hint of that patchouli. I get more woods than I get the patchouli in this fragrance. This is gorgeous. I swear to you guys, I swear to you, every single time without fail, somebody says you smell good every time I wear this fragrance. And this is the type of Angel that you can wear all year long, especially now, spring and summer. This is my spring and summer Angel, okay? I have been missing out for years, okay? Missing out for years. I swear to you guys, I never went to the counter. I never smelled it. I just read about it and popped it right out of my head. I went on with my life. One day I was at Macy's, and the sales associate was like, would you like to smell Angel Eau de Toilette? I think you'll like it. And I smelled it and I said, well, damn. I was sold. People do not talk about this enough. I'm telling you, this is one of the best Angels out of all the flankers and all of those Eau Croisière, Sucres, and Ices and all that. Angel Eau de Toilette is a banger. She's beautiful, gorgeous, and don't let the fact that it's an Eau de Toilette deter you from purchasing this fragrance, because I will tell you, this thing be thangin'. Moving on to my next fragrance is from none other than Mr. Tom Ford. Absolutely no one knows how to do sexy better than Tom Ford. Even with his fashions and his eyewear and his shoes and his handbags and everything, his gowns, everything just oozes sexy. And I love Tom Ford. We're gonna be talking about Ombre Leather. This is new to my collection. It's been out for a while. So Ombre Leather was launched in 2018. I'm just adding it to my collection, okay? This is a beautiful scent. They do have a parfum, version of this fragrance. This fragrance, oh, it just sends me spinning every time I smell this. I feel like this is more of a fall winter vibe. You know what I'm saying? It's a fall winter moment. I know I said I was gonna get out of classifying my fragrances and only wearing them per season or for the season. Some fragrances, like, I really have to be particular when I wear them, and I feel like this is one of those fragrances that I just can only wear in fall and winter because of that leather note. But this is leather done right, okay? This is cardamom, leather, jasmine sambac, amber, moss, and patchouli. Moss is another note added to fragrance that I really do love. Picking up a little spice from the cardamom. I definitely get the leather. The leather is the star of the show in this fragrance, like you can't miss it. And I get that moss. Moss to me smells kind of damp, like a damp smell, but in a sexy kind of way. But it smells beautiful in this fragrance, honey. Like, Ombre Leather, oh, it is everything. And it's very unisex. Well, I feel like if you're the type of woman that doesn't mind wearing fragrances that could lean a little bit more masculine, I think you will enjoy this fragrance, because it does, in my opinion, lean a bit more to the masculine side. The fragrance, you guys, projects like a beast. Longevity, amazing. You won't have any problems with either one of those, longevity or projection, when you wear this fragrance, because it is bomb. But every time I wear this fragrance, I'm just like, oh my God. I love to smell this on a man. Ooh, you talking about sexy. Baby, this right here is when you trying to set traps, this is what you lace your trap with. Ombre Leather. I promise you gonna catch. You gonna catch, okay? That was it. That was my most complimented fragrances, okay? Again, you know we don't wear fragrances for compliments. We wear fragrances for us. Comment down below if you have any of these fragrances. I would love to know. Also, tell me what your most complimented fragrance is. I want to know that as well. Could be something that I need to add to my collection, okay? If you're into fragrances, please, please subscribe to the channel. Hit the subscribe button. Turn on the notification bell. That way you'll be notified every time I upload a video and you don't miss out. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you're having a beautiful day, and I will see you in the next video. Mwah. Bye.